The PEEPO Framework is one of the most powerful tools we use in incident investigations. It gives us a structured way to look at 5 critical domains: people, environment, equipment, procedures, and organization. By examining each of these areas, we move beyond the surface level, symptoms, of an incident and start uncovering the deeper contributing factors, the real causes that need to be addressed to prevent the incident from happening again. Let's walk through each part of PEEPO. We start with people. This isn't just about blaming human error. Instead, we look at the individuals involved and try to understand why their actions made sense to them at the time. We consider their experience, training, familiarity with the task, and even their mental or emotional state. We also look at supervision, whether managers provided proper orientation, instruction, and oversight. The goal is to understand behavior, not judge it. Next is the environment. This is about the physical conditions of the worksite. Were there hazards like poor lighting, cluttered work areas, or slippery surfaces? What were the weather conditions? What about noise, ventilation, or terrain? Environmental factors often set the stage for incidents. And under the principle of foreseeability, if an organization knew about an environmental risk and didn't fix it, that can be considered negligence. Then we examine equipment. We look at the machinery or tools involved. Were safety guards in place? Was the equipment properly maintained? Was it even suitable for the task? Maintenance logs and manufacturer information help us determine whether equipment failure or improper setup contributed to the incident. Even the physical layout, how equipment is positioned, can be a major factor. The fourth domain is procedures. This is where we compare policy versus practice. Many incidents happen because the written procedure says one thing, but the real-world practice is something completely different. We look for gaps, outdated instructions, unclear steps, or procedures that were never properly communicated. Even a good procedure is useless if employees don't know it exists or don't understand how to apply it. Finally, we look at organization. This is the big picture view, the systems, culture, and management decisions that shape the workplace. We examine whether leadership provided proper resources, planning, and oversight. We identify internal control failures, the exact weaknesses someone was able to exploit. And we assess the culture. Does it reward shortcuts, ignore small infractions, or discourage people from reporting concerns? Organizational factors often explain why unsafe conditions or behaviors were allowed to persist. When we apply all 5 PEEPO elements together, we can perform a true root cause analysis. Instead of stopping at, the truck hit the stacked lumber, we dig deeper. Maybe the worker was rushing. Maybe the lighting was poor. Maybe the equipment was positioned badly. Maybe the procedure was unclear. And maybe the organization never created a proper process for equipment orientation. PEEPO helps us trace the chain of causes all the way back to the real root. So the PEEPO framework isn't just a checklist, it's a disciplined way of thinking. It helps us understand incidents holistically, identify systemic weaknesses, and recommend changes that actually prevent future harm.